We all work for something, you know. I mean, you can say, okay, you are a professor, you are a teacher in the college, maybe you coach some kids without taking any money. All my life I have not lived in a non-material world. The only time non-materiality will matter when I was sucking my mother's milk. Okay, and you could argue that the mother's work as a mothering could be called a non-material work. A big capitalist may not be working with his hands, a manual work, but he or she is working constantly to reproduce their capital and expand it. So they have an office, they have a system in place in which they work. Sometimes they work probably 14 hours a day, all right, as compared to a factory worker who might be working for 8 hours a day. Yeah? That doesn't make the 8-hour working person materially better off than the one working 14 hours in a big office in a big corporation. So the material distinctions within the world are basically a part of a hierarchy, social hierarchies in which people are placed in. Access to work in itself is kind of results out of these hierarchies. So a rickshaw puller is forced to ride his rickshaw because his skills are low, his education is limited or non-existent, and he or he can't find any other work. So this is the opportunity, he does it. Well, the distinction probably will be whether you enjoy your work or whether you don't enjoy your work. Okay? We take it for granted that everybody has to work. But then the 14-hour working capitalist probably enjoys the work, despite long hours of work. But the rickshaw puller, riding a rickshaw in the city for 6 to 8 hours, enjoying is not the word. Either I or he himself will use it. It's a tragedy, it's hardship, it's physically exhausting. So today's capitalist world and the capitalism has no problem. They never had problem. They had no problem with slavery, they had no problem with unfree labor, and they have no problem today with the labor which is not supposed to be unfree but extremely precarious.
കാരണ